Hello, my beautiful people. Thank you for joining me live from New Zealand. Good morning from New Zealand, actually. Yeah. Okay, so today we'll be going through a 10 minutes conscious breathing, 5 minutes mindfulness meditation, and also make sure that right now you have a pen and paper, something you can have at your side, pen and paper, at least one page, and we'll do a stream of consciousness. So it's basically brain dumping. So yeah, 3 different practices all in one. So to begin, what I need from you guys is a pen and paper, 1. 2, finding a comfortable seated position. So that can be legs crossed, an easy pose or Indian style, or in a chair and a cushion. I'm choosing to sit on a cushion so my sit bones can be. So up to you, coming to a comfortable seated position. A position where your spine can be lengthened. Getting used to the sense of a lengthened spine. And it's okay if it is uncomfortable to you at first. It's part of the practice. It's going to be part of it today. All is welcome. So, we are going to do, throughout this week, different types of breath work and different meditations, just because I think everybody should have like little snippets of tools in their pockets for life. Not every technique will work for you at one time, and not every technique will be right for you in every situation. So I think everybody should have these little tools of things to stick in their pocket that they can throw out when different situations come up, or if the time you're feeling funky, use them. So yeah, I want to throw out some different techniques and styles for this week. So we'll be doing some different stuff. But today, diving right into the breath work, I want to talk about, we'll go simple for the first one, but simple but complex. So the first area that we're going to focus on is the sea of energy area. I'm gonna show you. It's 3 finger widths underneath your belly button. So if you can all find it, you stick 3 fingers and put it right underneath your belly button, and it's going to be this area right underneath your belly button. 3 fingers right underneath your belly button. And you can even poke your stomach right there, just so you get a sense of where is this? In Chinese medicine, they say that this is the center of your body. If your whole body were to be diagonal spheres, this would be the center. And it's supposed to be this storage unit of energy. This zone right here is a storage unit of energy. That's Chinese medicine. And the Tao, they believe that when you're in the womb, you're basically breathing from this area. And as you're a child, you're breathing from this area, but as you age, and with tension and life and stress, the breath begins to move up. So it'd be like teenage years, adulthood, all the way up until your last breath. So for them, the idea is to retrain your body, retrain your mind, to bring that breath right back down to this zone. Right back down to where it came from. Regenerate. So, in today's practice, and also, this is like the reproductive zone. It gives life. Life is made here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Reproductive zone for everybody. So yeah, it's a power zone. Why not try to at least become aware and create a connection between brain and this area, just to have a sense of your own body and this power unit, the sea of energy. maybe. It's what they say, you know. Yeah, and throughout this, choose what sits with you. If I say some stuff that's like, that's okay, there's lots of life that's like, and there's gonna be lots of life that's like, ooh, yes, that hit me, that's for me, store it in my pocket, save it for later, you know? Okay, so the first breath that we're gonna do is called the Hara breath. And it's basically, we're gonna come into this zone and just breathe into this zone. And we'll do about 4 minutes, then take an awareness phase, about a minute, and then we'll do, still focusing on this area, 4 minutes again, but switch it. I'll explain that later. And then another awareness phase, and then we'll move into the mindfulness meditation practice. And after that, it'll be about 5 minutes. And then after that, we'll move right into conscious streaming. So it's basically a brain dump, like I said earlier. And I can explain that too. I'll probably cut the live at that point to give you your own space to do that. So, conscious breathing, my people. It's strange because I feel like I'm talking to a camera. That's all right. Okay, so come into your comfortable seated position. Sit bones rooted into the earth. The idea that you can lengthen your spine. Head can be pushed back a little bit. So your spine is lengthened. You can even imagine something pulling your head to lengthen your spine. Pulling up, 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 up. So your spine is lengthened. And you can choose what to do with your hands. So they can be on your lap. They can be at your sides. They can come into mudras if that's comfortable to you. So mudras can be chin mudra. This is basically for knowledge, and whatever energy you create, it's going to go right back into the world. Jhana mudra, you can come in and seed it right into you, and it's your own personal knowledge. It's going to come right back to you. It's supposed to be intuition, and any energy that you create, it's going to come right back into your system. So you can go here, here, whatever's comfortable to you. You can even come into a circle of life. Start to cultivate, actually play around with some stuff. You can play around and see what sits with you, whatever. See what works for you. Okay, so coming into your comfortable seated position, you can close your eyes, lower your gaze, figure out which hand position feels right for you today, just right in this practice right now. And lower your gaze, or close your eyes, and begin to breathe. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. Now continue breathing, but bring your awareness to this zone, the sea of energy zone. And imagine breathing into this zone. Inhaling, this zone comes out, and exhaling, allowing it to fall right back in. Inhaling out, and exhaling in. Inhaling out, and exhaling in. You can even bring your hand to this zone and just breathe with it. Feel what this area feels like. invite you to cultivate a steady rhythm, breathing in and breathing out at your own speed. Just breathing into this area. Bringing your awareness to this zone. Concentrating on this sea of energy and connecting that energy with your breath. Maybe even imagining that you are the breath. You are the breath exploring this zone. I invite you to stop trying to control the breath, but just following it. From the inhale to this zone, exhale. Rhythmically. Flow. Cultivating a harmonious connection between your breath and this zone. And release the breath. We'll come into a short minute awareness phase where you can lower your gaze, close your eyes, release control of the breath, breathe normally, and just go inward. What does my body feel like? My feet, lower legs, thighs, hips, stomach, chest, arms, neck, head. To your own personal body scan. What thoughts are coming up? What emotions? Maybe you feel like this is stupid practice. Always welcome. Or maybe my voice annoys you. Always welcome. Just coming into your body with a sense of discovery. What is going on right now? Frustration or happiness or whatever is coming up, start to recognize it. Okay, slowly transition into the next pranayama. It's the same area, so we're focusing on the same area. If you just joined, 3 fingers, and it's going to go right underneath your belly button to this navel area. So 3 fingers underneath, and you can even point to this zone or press into this zone. 3 fingers underneath. But this time, in this last breath, we inhaled and expanded the belly, expanded this zone, and exhaled, released. This time, we're gonna flip the switch, and inhale, you'll bring this zone inwards. This is a Tao breathing, Taoist form of breathing. So you'll inhale, and exhale, release the zone. Inhale, and exhale, release the zone. You can bring your hand down to the space if it helps you to become comfortable or create a connection. Oops, backwards. Inhaling, this area draws in. And exhaling out. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Inhale in and exhale out. Inhale in and exhale out, creating a connection between your brain and this zone. Continue breathing in and out, becoming conscious of this area of your body. Last one in and out. Release the breath. Come into an awareness phase. Allow your natural rhythm of breath to come back and come right into the body. You can do a body scan from your feet to your hips to the top of your head, noticing if you feel pain or discomfort. All is welcome. Cultivate a sense of indifference. No opinion, just noticing. What is my body feeling right now? Maybe thoughts or emotions keep coming up. What is my body feeling right now? Has my breathing changed? An awareness check. And you can release the awareness check. And if it is comfortable to you, you can maybe move your legs or spread them out, shake them out. We're going to move into our mindfulness meditation practice. You can shake out your legs, move, and come right back into whatever seated position is most comfortable to you, to where you can focus not on your body, but on the practice. So coming into a comfortable seated position where you can feel your sit bones grounded into the earth, or to whatever mechanism you're sitting on, grounding into that, and allowing for a residual lift to come up your spine, all the way up through the crown of your head, lengthening your spine, and letting your hands rest where they feel best. Coming into the body for the next 5 minutes, we'll be doing a mindfulness meditation practice. Coming into the body. If it's helpful to you, you can bring your awareness to your breath. This time, not trying to direct or control it. Just bring your awareness to the breath. And if you are controlling it, slowly back away. Cultivate this feeling of discovery, just watching. Maybe noticing where the breath travels in and out of the body. Maybe in through the nose, your mouth, bronchial tubes, lungs, and back out. To the outside world. Noticing this pathway in your body. Becoming conscious of your breathing process. Brain to breath. And if you notice your mind wander away from the breath, you can label it thinking. This is the brain when it is thinking, and move back to the breath. The brain loves to think and to jump around to different ideas. Label that thought and come back to the breath. Coming back to the breath. Notice what's going on in the body. Mind. All is welcome. If you notice your mind wandering, come back to the breath. Back to the breathing process, not trying to control. Just be aware. Just watch. And you can slowly begin to come out of the practice. Slowly begin to move the body. Take a time of intuition. You can even keep your eyes closed and see what movements your body is calling you to do. It could be feet, moving your feet around. It could be wrists, could be body, whatever you feel like your body needs right now to intuitively come out of the practice. Move around, flow a little. We stretch. And slowly and gradually move on to coming to your notebook and pen. Conscious streaming. It's from the Artist Way, and we'll just do a brain dump. Don't worry about what you're writing or people reading your writing. It's a brain dump. So you write whatever thoughts come to mind, whatever you feel like you need to express at the time, just allow it. Don't think, just write. A brain dump. And don't get rid of this paper after today. I'd like you to keep it in a safe place for the remainder of the week. So a conscious brain dump. And I'm going to leave you guys to it so you have your space. But really release. Don't try to control whatever comes up. Allow for it to happen. So, brain dump away. Thank you for joining me today. We'll be back at it tomorrow and every day for the rest of this week. Namaste, beautiful people.